All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I'd like to say double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations and peace and blessings to the Akim, and peace and blessings to the Aquif. That's to the Akim that's pushing this word and truth, and the Aquif that's listening and taking heed and taking notes. All right. Um, I got this article. It say man arrested for ramming his car into the Ten Commandments monument in Arkansas. I'm gonna read this real quick, then I'm going to scripture. It say an Arkansas man who broadcast himself on Facebook Live ramming his car into a newly installed stone monument in the Bible's Ten Commandments outside the Arkansas state capitol has been arrested. State lawmakers say the monument will be replaced soon. Michael Reed, 32, broadcast a live stream video on Facebook that showed him shouting freedom before driving into the Ten Commandment monument in Little Rock on Wednesday morning. So a 6-foot monument, which was installed less than 24 hours prior, was shattered into a lot of pieces, said Chris Powell, a spokesman for the Secretary of State and Capitol Police, according to Reuters. All right, this the shattered Ten Commandments, which is 613 commandments, but America, they don't have no knowledge of the holy word. You know what I'm saying? So basically, just the shattered Ten Commandments right here. So, all right, it said according to the incident report from Capitol Police, an officer immediately arrested Reed after witnessing him ram to the monument. He was taken into the hospital where he was cleared medically and then transported to Pulaski County Jail without incident. Reed was booked at 7:34 a.m. Wednesday on charges of trespassing upon state capitol grounds, first-degree criminal mischief, and defacing objects of public interest. This is cracker right here, man. This damn devil. Esau. Edom. All right. And just a mug shot of him, too. A proud devil, man. Police did not disclose Reed's motive for smashing the monument. However, Reed posted another video on Facebook before the crash, explaining that while he was a firm believer in Jesus Christ, he did not support the monument because he viewed it as a violation of separation of church and state. Esau don't believe in God, man. Which the Lord's name is not Jesus anyway. Say, I am a firm believer in that part of salvation is that we not only have faith in Jesus Christ, but obey the commands of God, and that we confess Jesus as Lord, Reed said. But one thing that I do not support in the violation of our constitutional rights to have the freedom that guarantee us separation of church and state, because no one religion should the government represents right, because the government, they basically hijack religion anyway. Religion go back to the Greek word religio, means kept, held down, to restrain, man. Actually, religion means to worship. All right. I'll read a little more. It says, in the video, Reed explains that he was using his own vehicle to destroy the monument and set up a GoFundMe page to raise funds for a new car. So when he rammed his fucking car to the Ten Commandments, he raised money to get him a new car. Wow. Reported that Reed had raised just $45 of his $20,000 goal. The page has since been taken down. Right, they took his shit down. Read this real quick. It say in 2014, police said Reed crashed his car into another monument of the Ten Commandments. So he did this before. He did this in 2014. But guess what else it say? It said the Ten Commandments outside Oklahoma Capitol. Reed was not formally charged in that incident, but he was treated for mental health issues. Now he was back then he was treated for mental health issues. Now he got his ass locked up. That let you know Esau's world going down, man. That mental issue bullshit, that shit over with, man. All right. I'm gonna read this real quick. It say in a letter he wrote to Tulsa World after the incident, Reed apologized for his actions, explaining that his behavior was the result of mental breakdown that involved hearing the voice of Satan in his head. Right, because Esau only deal with Satan. I mean, Satan. Satan deal with Esau. You know what I'm saying? That's his evil seed. That's his, that is seed of the devil. I started to hear that Satan was the real God, and the Father was a cruel God, because he visited the sins of the Father on the sons. Reed wrote in this letter. I'm gonna leave it right there, man. This proved that this devil, man, he against the Lord. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites, they don't believe in God anyway. They don't believe in the Most High anyway. So that was made not to believe in the Lord. You know. But no further ado, I'm gonna go to the scriptures. All right, I'm gonna go to Psalms. Psalms 50 and 16. It say, but unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou should have take my covenant in thy mouth? Let's look at the word covenant. Goes back to the Hebrew word berith, means covenant, alliance, pledge between men. All right. So basically, the Lord said, what has to do to declare my statutes, or that thou should have take my pledge, his alliance in his mouth. So that's a question the Lord asked. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau ain't no covenant with Esau. All right. Seeing thou hatest instruction, that casteth my word behind thee. But you saying you a half believer of so-called Jesus Christ, which the word Italy called him. He's a partial, a half believer. That proves that the Edomites don't believe in the Lord, man. They don't have no spirit at all. Okay. Seeing thou hatest instruction, all right, discipline. That goes back to the Hebrew word musar, chastening, correction, discipline. All right. They don't have no discipline. Esau is created to be the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? He created to destroy the world, man, destroy the earth, which he destroyed the earth, to this day. They hate instructions. Okay. That's why he rammed against the Ten Commandments. Because the Ten Commandments is basically instructions, but it's only for Israel. Okay, it's not for Edom. That's spiritual, because it's not for them. Period. Okay. I'm gonna go to Isaiah 26 and 10. It said, let favor be shewed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness in the land of unrightness. Will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Most High? All right. So he's not going to learn righteousness in America, because how are you going to show righteousness in the land that's unrighteous? So basically, America is unrighteous, man. So that's proof in the pudding that Esau is unrighteous in this unrighteous society. Period. All right. It say, will he deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of the Lord? He's not. It's not for him. He's not gonna behold. He's not gonna uphold the majesty of the Most High. He's not gonna behold him. Okay. You know. Esau claimed they believe in the Lord, man. They believe in Jesus Christ. Blah blah blah. But in reality, man, they don't believe in God, man. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother scenario with Esau, man. He don't believe in the Lord. That's why salvation only belongs to Israel, the elect. Okay, and you got our people, heathens too. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in the Lord. So guess what? They're gonna get destroyed along with Esau. All right. Um, I'm gonna go to Romans. I'm gonna go to Romans chapter 9, verse 11. It say, "For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to the election might stand. Now the works but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger." All right. So the elder is Esau and the younger is Israel. And that's talking about slavery. Okay, because Esau came out the womb of um Rebecca. Okay. And then that's Jacob came out, second. So Esau and Jacob is our like paternal twins. It said, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger, which is slavery. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So the Lord hate Esau, man. It don't matter what type of salvation that he's trying to get. It don't matter he believe in Jesus Christ, his Lord, and all that. It don't matter they go to church. They don't matter they give out charity, alms, and all that. The Lord is not dealing with Esau, man. Esau is the wicked. Okay. Read it again. As it is written. This is in the New Testament. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So guess what? The Lord hate white folks, man. I'm just gonna say it plain and simple, man. He don't like crackers. Period. All right. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. It said, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So during the time of Genesis 25, when Esau sold his birthright to Jacob for a morsel of meat, for raw meat, that's why the Lord, blessed him with the fatness of the earth right now. But when America be destroyed and your house shall come back, dad's not gonna get their salvation, and plus dad's not gonna get their birthright, because you understand the birthright belonged to Israel anyway. It was all pre-planned. Okay. So this proved that Esau is not going to get his it's not going to ever it's not going to never get salvation. Only thing he's going to get is slavery. Period. All right. Let's go to Psalms. Psalms 1 and 6. This is one hitter. It say, for the Most High knoweth, Yahweh Shema Shai, knoweth the way of righteous. So the Lord know the real righteous. You know what I'm saying? Who the righteous? The elect. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, the brothers that's pushing His word and truth every week and doing videos and lessons, man. You know what I'm saying? Being diligent, being brotherly, you know, and staying in order. All right. But the way of the ungodly shall perish. So who the ungodly? Esau. He's the ungodly. He's going to perish when that time comes. He's going to perish when Yahushua returns. Okay. So he's going to perish forever. According to Obadiah 1, and I believe it's 18. Okay. He's going to perish, man. Ungodly ain't going to be around no more. So this is temporary. This is a temporary, basically, man. this wickedness that's going on right now, it's not gonna last too long. It's basically temporary. So basically, the Lord said, by the way of the ungodly shall perish, man. It's gonna perish. You know, and that's when salvation is gonna come to elect of Israel. All right. You know, and I'm gonna throw the 2/3 in there too, because the 2/3 is ungodly too. Even though they are people, you know, they ungodly too right now. And then when they get destroyed on this side, you know, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come to their natural state, you know, in the kingdom of heaven. Okay. Uh, Last scripture, and I'm gonna shut on down. I'm gonna go to Psalms 36:1. I'm gonna read it to 4. It's a chief musician, a psalm of David, the servant of the Most High, Yahweh Shai. The transgression of the wicked saith within my heart, there is no fear of the Most High before his eyes. It's not, man. No, the wicked don't fear the Most High. Esau don't fear the Most High, man. He plays facade like he do, man. That's what you call a what's that saying? That he plays this role that he fear the Lord, but on the inside he really don't, man. Esau don't fear the Most High, man. He's proud, man. All right. That's what you call I'm trying to think of this word, man. We always say it too. It's I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Say, for he flattered himself in his own eyes until his iniquity be found to be hateful. So guess what? When he ran against that 10 commandment, basically, you know what I'm saying, his iniquity to be found and to be hateful. He hate the Lord, man. But he's saying he's a half believer, half believer in the Most High, man. He don't believe in the Lord, man. That's all a front, man. You know, plus Satan whispered in his whispering in his conscience to tell him to ram it. So guess what? Esau is the seed of Satan, man. Anyway, all right. It say the words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He hath left off to be wise and to do good. So basically, man, he put on this facade, to be wise, to put on the front. So that make it seem like the white man's the most righteous thing on earth, which he's not. He devises mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good, and he abhorred not evil. So guess what, man? He devises mischief upon his bed, man. He was sitting there thinking in his mind that he's gonna get up, he's gonna get himself ready, he's gonna get in his car and hit that 10 commandment statue, man. That's his divisive mischief. Okay. And on top of that, man, the whole world knows that, the 613 laws, which is 613 laws, belong to Israel anyway. Okay. Oh yeah. I thought about the word to say that he said flatter himself in his own eyes until his iniquity be found be hateful. So he got that basically that cult of personality, man. Like he plays. No, it said the words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He have left off to be wise and to do good. Basically, he always had deceit and iniquity inside. Esau always had that, but he plays this role, this cult of personality role, that he's not wicked. Okay, so with that, man, I'd like to say Kahallah, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. I'd like to say double honors to the elders and the apostles, great millstone, and salutation to the Akim, that's pushing his word and truth. We almost out of here. And I hope y'all hope you Akim, man, was edified. Whoever watched my video was edified. For the Akim that's that if you find anything, correct me. Then I'll go over it again. So with that, for right now, Shalom.